Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
And welcome to McFarland Ranch. Looks a whole lot more sparse than Armadillo. Kind of a thriving rustic community. I guess more farm-centered. But first we gotta, once again we're prompted to walk around. But first let's see on the map how far we've gone. Okay, we were at Armadillo. And then we went south past Two Crows, and then we went to Fort Mercer. So they took us a long way, and I can see how it would cost $15. Because horse feed sure isn't cheap. And there's the train we were on, I think. But let's talk to Miss McFarland real quick.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Okay, as soon as we lose a horse, we gain another. And once again, if we hold down circle, we will focus on the person we're
There's the
following
foreman
or
vault.
locations they
It's
point
also
out.
where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now,
Let's
Mr.
just scare
Farmer.
this chicken real quick.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Yeah! Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Okay, let's do this.
Come on!
Going a little bit slow, but I guess a tour wouldn't be a tour unless you were pointing out every place of interest.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Like a convenience store. Oh my god, John Marston invented the convenience store.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Just wanted to point out how cool the wildlife are, like the
That's
chickens.
the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
And coyotes. And mountain lions. Yep. We'll be seeing a lot of mountain lions.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Come on, boy.
Hey, now we're building up speed. Okay, let's
And
keep
here
going.
we are, back
Aw.
at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Here's another feature. This kind of acts like the garage.
Come
Hey,
on, this is the only chance
hitching
we're
the
gonna get
horse.
to rest.
But let's catch up to Bonnie.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Okay, let's get in our horse. Let's get going. Oh. I guess the horse wants to go kill things as much as we do. Can't really explain that. As you noticed, she gave us a
Let's go.
gun.
Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Not really sure why you'd give a stranger a gun, but it'll come in handy.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Sounds like a good idea for a co-op game. Looks quiet right now. Not really seeing any bandits. Type of rogue cowboys. Nothing but crickets and grasshoppers.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Oh god, rabbits! I'm gonna take care of this.
Come on,
Okay,
Time to put that bloodlust of
I have a
yours to
gun.
use.
but alternatively, I have a knife. Come on, bring it. Bring it. You want some of this?
Good shot.
I'll get the rest of you. Shoo, get out of here. I'll stab all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Woohoo. That went better than expected.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
That's pretty threatening. I'm gonna put my knife up. Okay,
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
What's
Look out!
that?
Coyotes!
Oh
Get 'em
no,
before we get
coyotes.
to the animals.
This part shows off the gun mechanics. You hold down R2 and you lock onto a target. It's a pretty convenient system, although sometimes it will backfire. And I'll show you that soon enough.
Nature's cruel, my friend.
Pretty easy.
Damn coyote!
Coyote. Where? I'll shoot the coyote. Oh no. See, it doesn't really differentiate friend and foe. I think it just assumes everyone's neutral. It's not that big of a problem, though.
Got plenty of ground to cover.
Thankfully, the missions in this game have a sort of checkpoint system, so when you lose, it's not as bad as it could be.
If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done. Yeah.
We're older and wiser now, so I don't think I'll screw it up this time.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the
Yeah,
livestock.
I don't think I can throw my knife at him.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, I never noticed the, oh, that's Deadeye. It slows the game down. I think it's a carryover from Red Dead Revolver. Let's chase these coyotes down. Yeah, using the Deadeye drains a meter. Later on, we'll have access to more Deadeye and allow us to kill more
We got
things.
rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Oh, poor chickens. You don't eat the chickens, you just scare them. I should
That
probably
was
teach the
some
coyotes
fine
that.
work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
I don't really understand why the NPCs have to go so slow on their horses. But maybe they enjoy the scenery.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Okay, let's hitch our horse. As the prompt saying, if we get separated, it'll spawn right there.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
There's a bed, we can save. And like the Grand Theft Auto series, time will pass. 6 hours. And a trunk full of ammo. Comes standard in every single Frontier house. Let's check it out. It's a little cramped. Definitely a country feel. There's a pitchfork over there. Let's get some revolver ammo real quick. Okay, 7, not bad. Oh, change outfits. Let's see this. Outfits, you unlock them doing various tasks. They're not really common. You really won't stumble on one. They're mostly involve collection. But for the meantime, let's save, and this is where the video will leave off, and thanks for watching.